Class 10, we are standing up. Greetings. Good day to all Sierra Leoneans. Whatever outside you there. This is the program called Luv Salone, and left by that, me where they talk to Unamina Adebayo. The people in the salon today, the 2nd of May 2022. The people today, I get a very important message for Una again. And I can always tell Una say, if we sleep, we wake, nothing will happen. Now we tell Papa God thank you. The people in the salon today, I get 2 messages for Una again. Mupo make but and 2 na no send a story with the pool. We go continue for pull the story where people they want for yeri, and we go continue for say the things where people they want for no. And 2 na no say now we get the man them inside the man them. Sierra Leoneans, we move 2022. Now inside the man them system, now the wheel system they play. Today, I want to say Salamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa ta'ala wa barakatuh. Kaifa aluk? Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Today, I want to say Eid Mubarak to every Muslims. Happy prayer to every Muslims. And the one that will keep this fast, let God hold the fast for una, and let God make this fast for una also it be a successful fast for una. I know say nothing of the way happy for the prayer, I know. But we just get for acceptance so for today. For now, this is the situation. Daddy God said for any situation where you never accept them. When you accept them, you find solution. Today na ende papi so na Sierra Leone. Now we not say this thing will happen to we is strange. It's not strange. Daddy God gets a reason why he allowed this thing for happen today na Sierra Leone. Now make when this thing happen, a bring car Adeba na the scene. Because this is a learning point. Salon people and for land. When we get 10 years rebel war, they say we will not fight war, not civilized. Indeed, after the war, we see beaucoup progress. The world in Salon people can open. Right? When we get bad leader now, we either open back for politics. We don't know now, say we not for encourage anybody when a bad person. We not for accept anybody when a bad person. Because one thing when we believe that this world, any bad people and beaucoup take good people and beaucoup pass the bad people at the world. Because you know why? God no go ever allow for let the bad people overcome the good people. He not go ever allow that. Any of the bad people in Bokute, God no go ever allow the bad people overcome the good people. Today is a very beautiful Monday, a very beautiful day, a very remarkable day for we today. But I want to say something here. My first message now is about waiting the happen within the APC and waiting the pan go on. And waiting for go on. And the words them we don't begin come out for some people and mock them and need for educate the people that we don't know, we not sabi, we not understand. Now, the problem na APC, a bad politician and now, and bad people that went in on social media. It don't take. Where I tell Salon people them say, the time go reach, we na all go sabi the person way honest at social media. The time go reach, we na all go understand the people that when are good people for Sierra Leone at social media. The time they reach, when the people when they are social media, when are APC advocates them, and they una go know them. The one that way then are for the party purely then they fight for, una go know the one that way they fight for people them. Una go know them. Not also have been said, now it don't come to pass. Today, the biggest problem today in Sierra Leone, this government gets problem with 3 people. Today I go name them people where this government get problem with. The first person where they get problem with, Adebayo. Why they get problem with Adebayo? Because anything where this government want for do, any plan where this government want for do, Adebayo they come and expose them. Because I they think 3 days above. What did they think? So now we don't think and 3 days ahead of them. This is the problem. I make Mother be not afraid in God. He say me na devil. Because Mother be no. A sabi. I make them they go all out for any trouble for me. Any bad thing to happen na Adebayo. They kill people na Adebayo. They just pass na Adebayo. Everything today, they make decision yourself na court. Except people they say na Adebayo make them make this decision. Because they not say I stand for the truth. Thank God, no politician not get authority over me. I make I get control over the social media. The problem when they get with me, they say me able to talk to the people and then listen to that country. Not to me own power, not to me grace, that Papa God in power. So I want to tell you now this, make you know. And they say, for anything when me tell the people them, I know they ever push the people them pan bad. I always they push the people them pan good. And when I push them pan good, when they react, then they get problem to the international community. Because SLPP always want to prove themselves right to the international community and left the people in Asalo, they punish, they suffer. Anytime I tell the people that I want to come out to this stuff for the main thing and the right thing, and they tell the people them. I know they can't tell people them for come out for the wrong thing, where something go up in there and say Adebayo, they get problem. God they hold me responsible. Now make for anything I tell people say want to come out, now for the right thing. Now make SLPP then they always say Adebayo, everything we tell the people them for come out. Now right thing. Beyond before you look at left, right. International community, they know they convince them that the right thing the people can do. And everybody get right for telling companies, say, come out for your rights, talk for your rights, speak for democracy, speak for freedom. Nobody not to jail, man. Everybody for talk and say in mind. So they make SLPP. Any source of the one link, and they pull them, secret them plants them. And they don't get problem with me. The problem again when they get to Susma for the Yasane, they say the part too stubborn. The part not afraid. The part too get sense. Most of the things then when they carry it, they get them bad politicians, the way they work with, when they operate with inside the APC. When they carry this, the part they say no, now so will they go. And the part loyal to an Escobar. When this now one party to them get anger. For Usman for the answer for. The problem when I get to Tanesco, Mother Biosa and Escoma know the talk. And we all know Mother Bio need the talk, but he always the plans. That tell us something about Mother Bio today. Mother Bio now rule not sabi rule, not a leader. A fool for rule the country, but not fool for fame power. And not fool to implant them. Mother Bio know exactly what they do. He sabi what they do. He understand what they do. Now, he make Mother Bio the only post where they set in plan there. They use one plan for kill 10 board. He sabi for plan. He sabi for plan for do bad. He know for plan for do bad. He sabi for fame power. And they tell you now this today with authority. The one year person I get problem with now Anescoma inside the APC. Why? Because Anescoma they lead the party the right way. Anescoma they the only person right now where able direct the party. We're able to tell the party say una go so, ina go so, ina go so. Now he make it one fuck come up, but he not able. Why? Because Anescoma strong pastor internationally. Paul and the Tigris and Escoma because the Tigris and the Tigris always tell they do as on a Tigris. In near. All things they deny to Escoma say not to him, not to you, but you are the president. They say not to you. So this that the three people away this government get problem with. Now today, everything they want for doing a PPRC, God don't make Adebayo see the plan attack. APC come on a PPRC the mode constitution can come out. This case that called them, we want for all 10 June. June ending back. They tell APC they prepare, they gather July, August to September. Then tell them now Mother Bio now all know. Anytime when they say Ramadan, now Mother Bio they misbehave. Now they do bad thing there. As they say June, July, August, and they play gentleman. You know why? Because September I forgot UN summit. Every time they say August, September, July, Mother Bio they begin play gentle like a nice. Because they can go UN summit. And these are the last UN summit where they can go pan. And I want to tell all the people of America, una prepare for demonstrate against this master Pekin. Una prepare for demonstrate against this dog. Una prepare. Today, they don't pass the judgments. They don't tell what they tell una about people in social media. I say, we were like Sierra Leone, where they fight for Sierra Leone, 1%. All the other people out on social media, then they can't hide behind Salone. They fight for the country. But not the party and they fight for. They fight for the country, they get flag behind them, they get people and they fight for. Then they fight for their interest, not only country interest that they fight for. Now I make this graph, this children set so, the people there. I said people, they can feel pain. The bad politicians they inside APC, they don't feel pain. They say, eh, so we want them people who are not get them because Adebayo or Adepa control the situation. Adebayo or Adepa control the situation, not by me power, not the grace of God. What did they expect from me? Not to their go. I can always tell them, say, me I get sense fasting. I they think above them. I know what they do, I sabi what they do, I understand what they do, me people them. Today, I dey talk to the grassroots. Me, Adebayo, I know they push you up on bad. I don't make one statement on Friday. My problem now how Mother Bio for common power. The goodest thing every day where they tell Papa God thank you for when make the way where Mother Bio they come out. I make her they tell everybody now long life we will pray for. I must jubilate for Mother Bio. And that jubilation, Mother Bio no wala jubilate where they come out. Right? Now you for kill them. Now you for make them party. Bokuma they end na jail. But as I tell you now, I'll progress me idea pan the ball. I not win fet it. I not successful it. I go always successful by this fet. When as people come on power and the country come to a very good shape, now they begin happy. But for right now, I'm not happy it. Me Adebayo na me that say Mother Bio the day what they say they kill them, the day I see Fatima they kill them. But if that for the country better one, they say let us sit down to Mother Bio, and they sit down. Me I no go sit down number 1-to-1. Now also international community they watch that for the country better one, and they do one. Because na Salone are they fight for. If you know this study well for Salone better, they do one. So I want for make una the grassroots of APC. Today the same people when they on social media, when they tell una say the party for come together, the party they did today na they don't preach violence and tell una say una come on at it. Una no agree. Grassroots una fight. Then they work out. Una know why make una get respect for me? Me, I dey spend money, I dey do good, I dey demonstrate, I dey move, I dey travel, I dey work out for una. I make when I talk, una dey listen. Some man are bodo side and then one and then they move, then they make nothing about Kuto Bongo Fort and they make. Today, other people in there, now they can't tell una the grassroots say, una not glee, una fat, una that, una that. Bad influence. I don't believe what they tell you now. Because of some of them today when they're on social media, so this judgment where Fisher don't make sure. Then people where they support, they don't get no access, they don't get no way. The advantage all come to the party. If you know what, even the 9-man committee, Bokuma no let them put on there. Bokuma no show himself up. These are the things now they happen. Bokuma no let them say as bad person. So we don't see how the thing don't happen now. We don't see how the thing don't go now. So the best way that they do, Then they tell them out in social media that will preach violence, that the people are not agree. So when some of them they go to another party of them mistake, knock one person, they say contempt of court. Then people are getting rights for going to the party office. Why they knock them? When I see the IG, it don't move from your house, it don't go there Kinton Barrick. It go just turn APC as the second barrick for her. It go just lock the party office, it turn the barrick, and then they sleep, and then they wash, and then they do everything now. They get rights for them. Because una don't do something wrong. Now I make them way on social media way for educate to them. Now then they can tell una say, una not agree, una not fight. Now your mother be go America. Now one get question or ask someone why you not demonstrate. They put fat per we. But when Escoma bin they go America, some of them then demonstrate. But when you to mother bill, they not go then and they push people and say let them go do that, let them go do this, let them go do so. But I want to make everybody pay attention. Let nobody not tell you on social media say, una the grassroots de una go fet. Now the party then and now. When I can tell you say the party na grassroots party now the party can on hand. Because now they can't decide who una want. Now for can vote who una want. Now for can select who una want. Why una want go fet again where the power all in on hand. Now I make do ya. There's a waiting camera record. Now video the show. Then Sylvia Blythe, Ibrahim Bundu, Peter Conte. Peter Conte not going to stand for no position. Do you have the beg when they go to that party office? Una spread red carpet for them back. Una video them. Una glad for them. Una know why? Let tomorrow let one pan and not go lie say they nakam. Anyone pan they elect that live for Kanu. Now you go there today. Una spread la part for una clap for them. Una praise them. Una keep them video them day. Because una know why? Let nobody pan and not go lie say they nakam, they beat and this, then that. Now the party then or the grassroots they are. Let everybody pay attention. Nobody know they na Salone don't fet this fet reach me. Nobody know they na Sierra Leone. We lack for fet. But if you say tell you now they talk to now because I know waiting don't set. I sabi waiting set. I know the pain where they pan get SLPP now. I know the pain. We know the goal where the party score so back. With all the rubbish that makes Samura come inside, they can't address them today. With all the rubbish where SLPP don't do. Now, one great word the party always tell the international community, say we will accept because of peace. Ever, una seize an Escoma and Sanet their rights, say they're not for votes. Whether one day first, una don't seize the man and freedom, una don't seize the human, una don't abuse them rights. But hey, they spend their money, they accept. Why? Because they want peace. Now, all this will happen. So the international community know. When they ask the APC party, say, what do you want for them? They say, no. Will they go by what they say? Why? Because we want peace. That one year what they don't make APC not so unique at the international community. Because the international community, now one year what they like whether they preach peace, they like whether they talk peace, they like that. Whether they bring people them together, then once them people there. So the party against grip every day at the international community. As people they lost grip every day and then at the international community. So now don't see what it happen. Let nobody and everywhere people they tell you now. We not listen to the international community. Are you crazy? International community now them put Madabio, now them back for Pula. Now then they spend their money per election, then they say we not for listen to the international community. You crazy? Do you have Sierra Leoneans? Now make me, when they talk, I know how they attack the international community. I sabi how they attack them. I know how they approach them. I know how to talk to them. The international community that they get the fate of that country. APC win 2018 election. Where the international community say na Madabio they want. Not to Madabio come. Not to Indepa rule so. So me people, let nobody know fool now. International community that they change government of that country. They let nobody know fool now. And then they spend the money. Now then they give them money. So that one day first now big full talk. For go school now one. For understand now two. Some of them guys and they give bad name to people who will go school. If it common sense, now I make book. When I make a day on top, because now common sense God puts for me. I don't go school. Let nobody not tell una say una go beat person, una come out. Now maybe Adebayo been they tell una that one day. Today, because of peace, because we don't know the goal load they can score. Today, APC get flag bearer, then get all them the member they wouldn't get the executive. It don't done. It don't done. Everybody just get for follow. Who that they catch my anti-party activity now left to you. So do ya now 60 days then give them. Let everybody support this 21-man committee. Let nobody not knock nobody right now. People that they can't the party come together. Now the old man don't accept for come together now they preach violence. So we don't see. Even when this case come on a court to all man gladly. Because some man do not get news again. Because some man in news now. Today Fisher can court and I even talk to the party itself. Today Fisher now this is it goes 30 minutes, you not do nothing. Now FTI today now this government they do because now they get information. But when you still never come on a court, so someone not get information again. When plan by the pandonson on APC, someone not get information again. Now no so them they tell me say I not get information. So do ya people are just they want this they like this plumber because when this plumber then they become relevant. When this plumber not there, they become relevant. And now they talk to all the people who at the diaspora who they send money for them people there. No, I hate for say this. But beaucoup people are not useful on social media. Una stop for send money for them. And they make them misbehave. Today, beaucoup people they don't sabi the one they on social media. Say not to the party then they perfect for. They don't sabi outside and they. Beaucoup people they don't understand who say some man day. So una don't see who they pass the lights to the tunnel. So do ya grassroots the thing now on hand. The only thing now on need for do now on the pick down now wait. Now na they select to down now what? Nobody can prosper on a game. Now na they pick down now what? If we want the old executive, fine. If we want new executive, fine. What do we want now the way forward? So do you let nobody no influence una? Let nobody not tell una. Let nobody not talk to una say una go fight. No. Hey. All the convention they can take place, so the election, they also they can take place. So they're not going to go ask advice to nobody. Na Yasane and Eskoma then get for go ask back. Because now they sabi, now they know how they can do them. So the party still get advantage. The one they were fight for let Eskoma and Yasane come out. Now then they fight for even come before let them not see them. So what did they fight for now? But some people let them fight this fight for let them become relevant. For let them become important. For let them say themselves get roles for play. So to ya, and they continue for talk to the people of the grassroots, the people in the APC. Now the ending point to the paso. Moses, now not turn Moses, so we don't fight stay. Moses not see the promised land. Now not turn Moses. I beg. Right, I don't let the ball per we. Now for score no more than 9 left. If you see kick, I go over. Well, now who suffer? And I know one down there. They say anybody where they win, anyhow you turn them, anything you lay on them, they accept. You know why? Because they don't say they win. All two of them say about the pardon, all two of them talk, everything the party accept, all no they don't deny. But at the end of the day today, now they get advantage, now the party get advantage. So back today. You know I make some people and they become grief and they feel pain on social media because they don't get no success. They don't know, they don't sabi the way. They don't know the way. Me Adeba always sabi the way. When know the way. When no say mother be they go. And I confidence believe say they go. And I believe in what they do. I don't get doubts for what they say. I don't get doubts for what they talk. I don't say they go. I make them any of them bang me at the beard. They don't put me on TV. Say me na fraudster, they don't put me na TV, say me na thief man, me na APC ade, me na this, me na arm robber, me na that, me na killer, na highway burn me. They don't do anything to me. They don't intimidate me. They don't do all kind of things to me. But I still be here. You know why? Because I dey per win. If I not be the win, I for feel pain, I for the react. I not go school, agree. So now this one alone I know. They want to know they say, no, go fetch so. Anything happen, and they say that them owner, they buy him in the call. Anything they buy up. Anything they buy up. So now I make, I the lead do na the right way. I dey direct you na the right way. I dey show na the right way. I no dey lead you up and bad. This time make SLPP get me na mind. Now make them no go glad for me. Let's tell you na this today. Let's show na this today, yeah? Some man not get news again because all NTI they come, people they come together. Some man make confusion, then they become relevant. I don't tell you now this. Very soon we go know that Luv Salone, a lot they go no more. Now I want to address Samura Kamara in case I don't begin. I now Bokuma wan go hang. Hey Fisher, hey Samura Kamara in case, blah blah blah. This that. Una listen. Una the Samura Kamara supporter them. Una will like Samura Kamara. Una will believe in Samura Kamara. I know one na turn stupid people them. I know one na turn crazy man them. I know one na turn fool man them. Una see this social media, we Luv Salone they use them the right way. We know they use them for mislead people. We know they use them for disappoint people. Now this I want for tell you that today una no una sabi. As far as Luv Salone is concerned, nothing other way they stop Samura Kamara for no go stand. The Salone constitution make them clear. Elect somebody then at jail. That party say nine they want, they will vote for her. Nothing other way will stop Samura Kamara for making no stand. So I want to sabi this, I want to know this. That's a 1 point. 2 points. When I start me audio, I tell you na say Madabio, na somebody ain't not sabi rule country, but he sabi firm power. And not sabi rule country, but for set a bad plan them, for free himself, for making way out. It's sabi and bad one. When I get problem with me. Madam Biodepa, every fight inside the SLPP. And this fight be one for team up and England throats. A breaker Samura Kamara issue because of Ali Kaba. A one for get Ali Kaba under control. Let's tell you now this today now no sabi. This thing I don't be one for talk. Because me I know I sabi Samura Kamara in case not a case. Yes, I can understand. A tech lawyer there because a big man not able to go through things or whatever or they make it take lawyer then. But me I dey already talk to una so. Nobody I not get that kind of case there I take lawyer. The case man say for a case man, no that Samura Kamara no get case. Everybody in a salon no say that man no get case. That broke this thing for una clear. But Mother Bio use that option there because he want to get Ali Kaba under control. And Ali Kaba now one part the dangerous fighter them inside the SLPP. It's a bit fat bad. Ali Kaba now one danger fighter. Now master planner than the one in there. Now he make una what Mother Bio he get his way out of SLPP because he get Ali Kaba, he get Prisadi. Prisadi on see so a danger, a wicked, a bad, a greedy. That tell you now something. Una see Pakaba, I want to analyze this thing for una today make una understand. Una see 1992 when Mother Bio where MPRC overthrow. Mother Bio no come quick. Now when the government not sit down, now it come. And when it can be number 3 man. What the Mother Bio do? And set the plans them for pull Saji Musa out of the way. Because Saji Musa now in nine been problem. Now make I see Saji Musa go out of the way. Mother Bio take control straight. And not just an any overthrow stressor. You understand? Because I really want for make una know, for make una sabi, for make una understand how Mother Bio they operate. Now now look what happened again. A tech power. 1996, we all know Temu Bangura, Kelpaslat, Pakaba, they are the 3 most popular candidates. But who have been getting international community support now been Pakaba. And at that time, to be honest with you now, this are plain true at the tell you now, Pakaba have been the right person at that time. Pakaba now been the right person at that time. Temu Bangura have been get the support at the ground, but not been get international community support in Kelfasmat. Kelfasmat been get, but in own connection, only now be England. Right? But Pakaba been get more connections past Kelfa Smart. Let's tell you this today. We make our make una know, make una sabi, make una understand. Not to Madabio make SLPP kind of power. Because Madabio, they force her for make election. And not be even one for make election. They force her and then get 3 months and say for make election. Madabio say peace before election. They say nothing election before peace. Just because they want to pull them out of the way. And Pakaba won the SLPP. He said, we don't ever encourage Madabio, let's get power in this country. Let's get power in this party. If Madabio get power in this party, Madabio will be the worst leader for this party. Madabio will disgrace this party. Madabio will put this party to on a hole. Like I put the country in a hole when he ready for come out. Madabio seek clear the one bank. And then they make Pakaba pull that panel. He won SLPP. Now make 2005 where he came for power. Pakaba no look at self, he no encourage herself. Then give Solubi. He no ever get in way out. He no ever get in way out. When this master Pekin joined SLPP, now make when he came 2012, a bundos, a begat presiding Ali Kaba the supports. Then bundos, okay, they left her because time be done there against them. They give Madabio. When they give Madabio, it become the flag bearer 2012. Already talks about me top 2017, not been talking. Why? Because Pakaba be there alive. Because Pakaba died just after 2012 elections. Because if Pakaba for respond to and directly say, not to you make her get power, not to you make SLPP get power. Because we all know Patricia Kaba have been strong woman at SLPP. And at that time, Patricia Kaba in turn, I say, "Una give me man because of the connection with me man gets." This is the history of SLPP at the tell una soon. So when Pakaba die, what did Madabio do? Because the constitution of SLPP tell you, say, when you lost election, you not for stand again at the party. What you do now? A go behind, please add in. Please add in a goal party, you land to an. You all Kaba the dependent diaspora about they say, no, what you not go bundos at the party. And you all stand before the feta. What you then do? Then draw can the Ukela. Can the Ukela be well influential? Then use can the Ukela internationally. After that now, Madabio, what you do now? It begin to go and make video there. How 1996, now me know how Madabio, how SLPP can have power. I'll be wearing green, but a different green I'll be wearing. All that talk to them a lie. Madabio no been get no influence, no power. Now first and for pull and get SLPP power. Now for Pakaba make SLPP the kind of power. Not for Madabio. Not for Madabio being want that. And they talk this thing with authority back. Madabio no lie for SLPP. So they take them as advantage. Yes, this man a father of democracy. Blah blah blah. Now make when John Benjamin been there, because John Benjamin know he sabi the story, John Benjamin know they encourage Madabio. Then can them bundo John Benjamin. Then go take that full man so Monica Pen and can put her. When so Monica Pen can understand now, then they use presiding. Lock so Monica Pen inside motokai, sweat stay one die. You understand? Now today, Madabio na president. How you be waiting Pakaba talk to anyone happen so? So Madabio for plan. You know. Now he make it say one point greatest fighter the master planner that when Ali Kaba don't go out of the way. He said Ali Kaba that Egypt, Ali Kaba no go, they tell them pull them back. He says Ali Kaba don't begin do things them when don't begin go against them. What he do? He said now he call Ben Kelfala. He said, oh, no, say, Ben Sanwa come and not get case. Because Ben Kelfala 3 times he denying. He said, no, this man not get case. He said, this man, they call no more for like I explain to we don't get more ideas, don't get more sense how to tackle this problem. That will be the thing I know them be they invite Samuel Kamara for. Let's tell you now. Madabio say, no, send the man a court. When you send the man a court, we'll be able to get rid of Ali Kaba. Now, as soon as Ali Kaba in them begin come up at the court, Ali Kaba don't begin campaign for Madabio. Ali Kaba don't they back the Madabio. Now you don't get Ali Kaba under control. So una see how Madabio crafty, una see how Madabio get sense. Samuel Kamara this in case una turn and go up, he can't do that man no get case. I don't let nobody worry. I don't let nobody and get. I don't let nobody begin to say that, hey, no. Let nobody no worry. Let nobody know and get. So we no can take Samura Kama and case again for begin to bring a problem at the party. No. As far as everybody is concerned, as Samura Kama, nothing no they stop up for no go stand. When you have a concentrate for now, una concentrate for campaign for them. If you then go vote for a win, win. If you not win, you not win. But that court no will stop Avolen not on a flag bearer. Now make it clear today. So let people not begin come again with problem. Hey, this, that, hey, that. Somewhere can maybe say somewhere come my case at the end but I don't want the case, I don't want to open door, not a case. Madam, you do this because I want to get a leak about under control. Now this our law na sabi, now this our law na no. Only set back the plan set out and get to the BAE. When Madam Bio what do? He said they get to Sansmana. For let them they talk. At the talent and back, that's why they get poop pen. Madam Bio na master. Now idiots. Only plan the way they get. Then the fact for can't get you around and center you. Young they turn you scapegoat. When they turn you scapegoat, then they left you. This is the way how Madam Bio they operate and treat people. Now make sure they betray everybody. La tell una this. La make una understand. La make una sabi. So right now, we all see what it end now. Now for let the party we stay go knock anyone for the people and the Fisher they use them. So now nobody not forgive Fisher chance for doing anything. Till after that 60 days done, APC don't get the executive. They don't get a flag bearer. Fisher they throw the case. He said, well, case done. Almost satisfied. Peter Cotter satisfied, the party satisfied, all man going away. So do ya? Let no put no influence una. Now people let and beg me say Adebayo, you be say by June. Now you want for the make two audio. Begin do it now. Because the way all the things they happen now you no more go talk to who listen. Now we know say you when you talk something and they come to pass. Not to them talk then that why. Weta why now Madam Bio common power. Na yanda mi idea, na yanda mi SD. Na that faith them be perfect. Madam Bio they come they go. And anything we for problem now are the protector. Because Madam Bio right away it sleep away na confusion why that's what happen. No, anything we for protect that peace day. Anything right now me they do one. Anything we want problem day. Adeba go all out. Anything. We for police election 2023, are they about the protector? And I know what they use APC as scapegoats. Because already ensure now, anything happen, unrest happen in another country, Madam Bio they say na APC. You see somebody pan them, they pan pull a secret that they say na APC. Anything happen na APC na Adebayo, na APC na Adebayo. So they not for use APC for nothing. When I make it in the pen, when they escape, everything when Madam Bio want for do. And at the last one, this now, the last bentel in this show. The last bentel, but for now, I beg, then they can feel pain. Because any unrest will happen today, tomorrow they say na APC. And that excuse they no one let them give. And they no go give that excuse today, they no go give that excuse tomorrow. I say I don't panic. So, now what's this so the APC don't get a flag bearer, APC don't get an executive. Mother, at the treat Madam Bio, now the time they know say bang. I tell self they know say all. Now the time Madam Bio they sabu say me all. Now the time Madam Bio go understand. Say power don't come on hand. Now the time Madam Bio say go understand say power don't come on hand. Hey no, say power don't come on hand no. Now the idiots say no they near am. Now they the fool. Now they the big fool. Now tell you now, Madam Bio don't afraid the election and no one go for the election. It afraid bad one. 2023 election will be one of the most peaceful elections. Now mark me word. I don't tell you now this word past 3 days. Say 2023 election will be one of the most peaceful elections. But when they not talk 2018, let's go there. That election they get for tough because this that new person with other person. I come out. When I hear one bullet, no. When international community don't tell you say na A, and they talk to B. So to ya grassroots, let nobody na social media not tell you na say long go fet ya. This are win-win. This are win-win. The Anescoma they die for. The Godfather, they for control everything. Because plus minus, and money get for go there, no they able escape her. And Anescoma no go ever betray APC. That I can tell you now today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, I go tell you say elect the party. It go make sure say that we don't promise you say it go make sure say APC gonna power before we pull hand for everything. Right? So me I know alone doubt her. I know that man is not a full man. Every day they tell people in this. Every day they make no understand. That 21-man committee, including Peter Conte, there, her plus minus then get for go ask for blessing to them party. Let the party show them, let the party direct them, and for go about it. Let the party they then get for go. I don't know IT, I don't know get for B. That party they all like APC there. Nothing, not tell them say that they come with APC. No, they get for go ask for them blessing. Not tell you now. Plus minus, that's what you get for B, that's what you get for happen. Not what you hide. So do ya? You know the pressure we mother be get. Now make all that they do just want APC blunder. I see APC blunder so na goal for them. And that goal they not for score na ya. Now make now don't talk keeper, don't talk defender. Do ya grassroots. After everything, but for go fet yourself deep in any way make Chris down at the bitter. Because what if we don't get everything or what? Anyhow, now me I not say nobody not gonna make Chris again. Everybody they follow suit. Okay? Sierra Leoneans, this now my message. Una stay blessed and God bless Sierra Leone. Anyway, now way overtaking is allowed. Akulunkulun kafita yebe na yebe usade na da de. Emine